Hello, this is Emmerich from the MDF, and today I'm going to be taking a look at this brand new machine that's just been produced by a company called MAKRO Detector. It's called the CF77, and the version we're looking at the moment is called the Pro version, which means you get added accessories of a lovely carry bag. It's a little bit like a suitcase. We'll have a look at that in a moment. You get a small coil, which is great for mineralised ground or searching through stubble. You get a huge large coil that's going to be great for those larger deeper targets and relics, etc. Anyway, what we're going to do now is just do a basic unboxing of this machine to have a closer look at those components. Anyway, let's take a look. Well, there you can see we've taken out the box, and with the Pro version you get this lovely carry case. It almost looks like a suitcase to me. Really nice quality. This outer part of the case here is actually to hold the large coil. We're going to take a look at that in a moment. You can see over here we've got some very large zips, quality zips. If we turn it over, I hope you can see this. We've got these carry straps, so you can put them over your shoulders, etc., and carry it that way. Turn it round. On the base we've got studs, so you can put it down on the ground without damaging your case. And that's pretty much. Oh, we've got a nice carry handle there, really strong carry handle with webbing handle, and that's the outer part of the case. Now let's take a look at the inside. Right, I've opened the case and you can see the main control box and handle has been secured by Velcro, and it's very solid. We've got the CF77 manual in front there. Also secured by Velcro is the main stem. Over here we've got the battery pack cover, and we've got the Philips headphones there, which we'll be taking a look at those components in a moment. If we scan across though to the other part of the case, we've got various sections that, well, this section here actually holds the 11-inch coil, and got really thick zips here. Just have a quick look at that. You can see the coil in there, very well secured and packed. Very good for packing away at the end of the day. And over here we've got the same again, another secure case for the small coil. Above that we've got the battery pack casing, so everything can be packed away safely and securely at the end of the day. Anyway, let's take a closer look at those components. Right, for a start we're going to take a look at the coils, and this coil is the 11-inch coil. It's only 1.2 pounds in weight. It comes with its own scuff cover, and if you purchase the standard package, this is the actual coil you're going to get. It's a great all-round coil. Anyway, let's take a look at the additional coils you can get if you purchase the Pro package. Now here we have the 9-inch coil. It only weighs £1 pound in weight. It comes with its own scuff cover, and it's going to be fantastic for metal detecting very heavily mineralised ground. It's also going to be ideal for searching through stubble, etc. Anyway, let's take a look at its bigger brother. Right, the last coil is in fact the largest of all the coils, and you only get this with the Pro pack, and it's 16 by 18 inch. It's huge. In fact, it only weighs in though at 1.9 pounds. It comes with its scuff collar, and it's going to be fantastic for those really deep targets or relics, etc. Anyway, let's take a look at the other components. Right, the next thing we're going to look at is the main control box, and you can see it's a really nice looking control box, and it's really nice to see all the main buttons at the back, so they're not on the side, you're not going to knock them, etc. They're very quite nice, and can feel quite solid switches. I don't know if you can see that, but if we look at the buttons, you've got the sensitivity here between 1 and 10. You've got ground setting, standard settings, you've got volume over here, and you've got an iron audio for the various discrimination settings. Now you've got off, and you can go to general, which is basically all metal mode, and you've got other two modes which coincide with the iron audio for the discrimination, and obviously mode 2 is far more discrimination. Anyway, let's just take a look around it, and if you come to the front you can see you've got the battery input from the battery pack, and you've got the coil input leads, and they look quite solid. You've got a speaker there, and you've also got the 1/4-inch jack plug for your headphones, and that is the main control unit. You can see a nice padded cuff there as well, let's not forget that, and a Velcro strap. There's the handle attached, and there you have the main control unit. Right, just to have a look at the last few components, you've got the top stem and the lower stem, and if you look here you can actually see a little pin that basically locks in like so, and as an added precaution you've got the actual cam lock that you tighten up, and that will secure the stem length for your preference. Now that's the stem out of the way. What we're going to do now is quickly have a look at one of the other main components, which is the main power supply. And this basically, the machine comes with 8 AA Duracell batteries, but you could obviously use rechargeables if that's your preference. And like I say, they do supply you with 8 Duracell batteries, and they're placed as so, and that goes on the back, and there's your unit. And you can also, by the way, there's actually, once you've got those batteries in and rechargeable, all these AA batteries, you will get 30 hours of use out of that machine. So that's quite a lot. That's a nice time span for the usage. Now here's the case harness, where you can actually put the battery pack in the case and velcro that up nicely, and that really does a great job of actually securing on the side of the main control unit. If that's your preference, you can actually put that on your belt with this clip if you want to leave out a little bit of weight. There's not a lot of weight with the machine, so I think it's going to be far better balanced if you actually harness that on the side of the control box. Anyway, that's your main battery pack. It's got a real chunky lead coming out. Nice connection, strong connection. We've got the usual bits. We've got a 2-year warranty with MAKRO detector, and we've got a nice straightforward user manual, very easy to read. And we've also got the usual bits and pieces, the little search head grommets and nut and bolt. And that's about it. Just one more thing, we got the headphones, and they're quite a nice make, Phillips, and they're nicely padded there, and you've got your 1/4-inch jack plug there. And that's about it for the CF77. Now we've already made a in-ear test on this metal detector, and we're going to be going out to a friend's field shortly to try and see what depths we can get from in-ground depths, and later on to the beach. Anyway, this is Emmerich. Thanks for listening. Cheers all.